On her wedding day, everything was perfect, until her own police dog suddenly blocked her path and refused to let her go any further. What seemed like a simple interruption turned into a shocking moment that exposed a truth so painful. It stopped the entire wedding forever. Emma had spent most of her life serving as a police officer, and through all those years she was never alone. By her side was her K9 partner, Rex, a highly trained police dog who wasn't just taught to follow commands but to sense danger, read human behavior, and react in ways no ordinary dog could. They had faced dangerous missions together, from tracking criminals to surviving life-threatening situations. And in those moments, Rex had proven his loyalty again and again. For Emma, he wasn't just a partner, he was family. After years of service, Emma finally decided it was time to move forward with her personal life. She was getting married to Daniel, a man who appeared calm, caring, and everything she had ever hoped for. Their relationship seemed perfect to everyone around them, and when the wedding day finally arrived, it felt like a dream come true. The ceremony was set outdoors, decorated with elegant white flowers. Soft music played in the background, and friends and family gathered to celebrate what was supposed to be the happiest day of her life. Sitting quietly near the aisle was Rex, wearing his official collar with a polished badge, watching everything with calm but attentive eyes. As the music changed, Emma began walking down the aisle, her heart filled with emotion, as she looked toward Daniel waiting for her at the altar. Step by step, she moved closer, the moment she had waited for finally unfolding in front of her. But suddenly, something unexpected happened. Rex stood up. His entire posture changed instantly. His body stiffened, his ears lifted, and his eyes locked onto something with intense focus. Before anyone could react, he walked straight into Emma's path and blocked her completely. At first, a few guests smiled, thinking it was just a loyal dog getting emotional during a big moment. But Emma immediately felt something was wrong. Rex wasn't acting playful or excited. He wasn't wagging his tail or seeking attention. Instead, he stood firm, alert, and unmovable. She tried to step around him, but Rex moved again, blocking her once more. The music slowly faded as confusion spread across the crowd, and the joyful atmosphere turned tense within seconds. Emma bent down slightly and spoke softly. "Rex, what's wrong?" Rex looked directly into her eyes and let out a low, painful whine. It wasn't fear or excitement. It felt like a warning, like he was trying to tell her not to move forward. Emma's heartbeat quickened. In all their years together, Rex had never behaved like this without a reason. He was trained, disciplined, and precise. If he was stopping her, there had to be something seriously wrong. She turned her gaze toward Daniel, who gave a nervous smile and tried to brush it off. "Emma, it's okay. He's probably just overwhelmed," he said. But the moment he spoke, Rex let out a low growl, controlled, sharp, and unmistakably serious. It was the kind of sound he only made during real threats. And now, Rex wasn't looking at Emma anymore. He was staring directly at Daniel. That was the moment everything changed. Emma's instincts, built from years of police training, immediately took over. She slowly stepped back, her expression shifting from confusion to concern, and subtly signaled one of her fellow officers standing among the guests. Within seconds, 2 officers approached Daniel calmly, trying not to cause panic. "Sir, just a quick check," they said, maintaining a neutral tone. Daniel laughed nervously, clearly uncomfortable. "On my wedding day, that's not necessary," he replied. But before the situation could settle, Rex suddenly barked loudly, aggressively, breaking the tension completely. The officers' expressions changed instantly. This was no longer just a precaution. They proceeded with the check more seriously, and within moments they found something that shocked everyone. Hidden beneath Daniel's jacket was a concealed weapon. A wave of gasps spread across the crowd as the reality of the situation began to sink in. Emma stood frozen, unable to fully process what was happening. But the shock didn't end there. As the officers continued investigating, more disturbing details came to light. Daniel wasn't who he claimed to be. Parts of his identity were fake, and he had a hidden criminal past that he had kept secret. Further checks revealed that he was connected to ongoing investigations involving dangerous activities. In that moment, everything Emma believed shattered. The man she trusted, the man she was about to spend her life with, was not the person he pretended to be. Every memory, every promise, suddenly felt like a lie. Her eyes filled with tears as she slowly stepped back, overwhelmed by the truth. And then, she looked down at Rex, the one who had always been there, the one who never lied, never pretended, and never betrayed her trust. The one who had protected her, not just in the line of duty, but even in the most personal moment of her life. Emma slowly dropped to her knees and wrapped her arms tightly around Rex, holding him as tears rolled down her face. Her voice trembled as she whispered, "You saved me again." Rex leaned gently against her, calm and silent, as if he understood everything that had just happened. That day, Emma didn't get married. The wedding ended before it could even begin. But she didn't lose everything. Because sometimes the one who stops you from moving forward is the one who truly protects you, and sometimes the most painful truth is the one that saves you from a lifetime of regret.